And good Tuesday morning to you. As we wake up today, Keyfield reporting 33 as we head for a high of only 58 today. It's going to be chilly, isn't it? Hope everything is good where you are. I'm reading where there's some frost in areas. If you've got that, let us know. If you've got one of those thermometers in the house that give you that temp, let us know what it is where you are. Hopefully everything is fine. Earlier this morning, about an hour and a half ago in Lauderdale, Mississippi, there was an accident there on Highway 45. All that has been cleared up. The roadway is back open. From what I understand, it was a two-vehicle accident rollover. I'm not sure how that happened, but things are back up and rolling again there in Lauderdale. Hopefully everybody is okay from that. We've got all the details of everything that went on overnight. Make sure to join us this morning beginning at 8 a.m. We'll give you a rundown of some of the things that went on. We'll also have a special guest joining us this morning. Alan Dover with the Meridian Fire Department will be here to talk about what goes on with Lauderdale County, to talk about the holidays and how to make sure that your home is not in any way a fire hazard. It's going to be interesting. I've learned a few things talking with Alan of what to do and how to do it. It'll definitely make you think twice before you do some things that you've probably done all your life. So make sure to join us. He'll be here at 8 a.m. Polls will open in roughly 29 minutes. This will take Kemper, also Winston, Noxubee, and portions of Lauderdale County. There's 14 precincts in Lauderdale County, if I pronounced that correctly, that can go vote today. I've got that listed on my page. We'll get this underway a little bit later on this morning and talk more in depth about it. Donna Jewell will join us right after 8 a.m. live this morning also to talk about it. Tommy Ainsworth says his truck says 31. See, my truck doesn't tell me anything. Not at all. I might have to work on that, Tommy. Good morning to Miss Sylvia Stewart. How are you? Terry Ray says she's picking up 30 degrees this morning. Chilly, chilly. Miss Joy Robinson joins us. Laura, how are you this morning? Laura Orphan joins us. Also, LaWanda Grantham. Brian McCary, how are you? Good morning from Why Not? And Joyce Stamper is on the ticket this morning as well for watching. Thank y'all so much. Again, as I said, it's cool. Make sure to grab that jacket. You will need it. Like yesterday, we had that to where the temperature, that wind, it wasn't horribly low. We got into the 50s, but that wind cut you when you went outside. The wind will die down today, and it'll still be cold, though. 58 for that high is what we're going to clock out there. Steve and Wanda McKinnon join us, and also Flora Overstreet. Morning to y'all. As I said, there's lots going on today, and we'll give you a full rundown of what happened last night, what's expected, what's nationally going on. We've got all those stories coming up for you at 8 a.m. this morning, so please join us. All right, let's turn our thoughts to weather this morning and get things clucking along so you'll know exactly what the forecast holds for you between now and Thanksgiving.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As we begin this, our record highs and record lows. 1973 was 83, 2008 it was 20. Now, this is what's going to be going on today. Sunshine. It's going to be sunny, but we're getting only to 58 this morning as we go to Philadelphia A, and we cut through there and go northward there and go in toward Winston County. We'll see that, we get about 57 as well there. Macon, Mississippi, I'll see 57 as well as Mississippi State. As we go northward there in the state, as we go south, a little bit warmer down in Hattiesburg, 61 west over to Vicksburg. Looks like they will have our state high of about 63 in downtown Vicksburg at the bridge. So warmer weather there. Nothing to complain about, though, but it will have a little chill in there compared to these high 70s or 74s that we've had lately. It'll be a drastic change, especially if you've got to be outside. As we look at the forecast for Alabama, we cross over 56 in Demopolis. We'll get about 57 in Livingston, Alabama. The further north you go, Hamilton, Alabama, y'all will check in at 53. And then south, as we go toward the coast there around Dothan, Alabama, and on further, 57, 58 in those areas today. Now, as we look at what's going on with the tropics, absolutely nothing, which is good. Over the next 5 days, zero chance of anything occurring. And again, that should run out in about 7 days from now when the month of November ends. Hard to believe November is about over, isn't it? As we move down and look at our temperatures for the next 6 to 10 days, we'll see that most of Mississippi is reaching those normal temperatures. That's at 60-degree mark. Eastward into Alabama and Georgia and South Carolina and these areas, looks like it's a little bit below, even down to Florida. But out to our west, we see that a warming trend is out there. That's what's happening. So let's dig deeper into our forecast for today and see what we've got offered as to what's going to be happening with the weather. As we look at this, sunshine and a high of 58 today. Not as cold tonight. We'll get down to a low of 36. We're sitting right at the freezing degree mark. And some of you, as you were posting, showing that it is below freezing where you are. As we look to the midweek, 63 for a high tomorrow, a little bit warmer, 5 degrees warmer. By Thursday, we're warm again for Thanksgiving. Now, during the daytime, we've got a 30% chance of showers. This will roll in after lunchtime. If you're going to be going to Mississippi State for the big game, look for showers as they will increase to a 50% chance of showers in those evening hours there. It'll be over by midnight, but probably a wet game as we prepare for that. But during the daytime, up till lunch, everything should be pretty good. Slight chances of showers move in there after it. And the further we go into Thanksgiving evening into the dark time hours, that rain chance picks up to a 50% chance. Now, it's not a lot of a tenth of an inch or so is what is expected, so it's not horrible, but it could spoil your Thanksgiving evening outside late in the day. So we'll watch it closely. We're still a couple of days out, and, well, we know how this weather changes so quickly. Now, as we get into the nighttime hours there on Thanksgiving night, we're going to have a gusty wind come in with 20-mile-an-hour gust. So that changes that temperature. As we see it being 37, you add that in with that wind, and it gets rough. As we head into Black Friday, as you'll be out and about, look for a high of about 54. We'll get down to 34 on Friday night. An ever so slight chance of rain there Friday, 10% chance there. As we go into the weekend, we start seeing the temperatures warm up a little bit there. Saturday, we'll get to 60, and Sunday, as we head to church, we'll have 61 degrees. And then back to work on Monday with a high of about 59 there. Now, let's go ahead and roll in to another week and go all the way through December 7th. That day always sticks out in our mind, doesn't it? It should. Marks Pearl Harbor. As we look at the last day of November, we'll have sunshine and 64. The first day of December rolls in with a high of 62, and as we roll down into this, we'll see sunshine for that first week for the majority of that. Partly cloudy sky, but sunshine peeking through. We'll have highs in the mid-60s so far through December. That's not uncommon for us at all. But that's a quick look at the weather through December the 7th there. We will get a little damp there when it comes to Thanksgiving after lunchtime, recapping that, and into the nighttime hours, more rain. Be careful if you're going to be traveling. Those little light rains that start out that way make roadways slick. You slam on brakes, you go to sliding, and we want you to be safe no matter where you are, what you do. If you've got family coming in, remind them of that. A reminder never hurts anyone. Safety is the utmost thing. Speeding, getting there, driving 80 miles an hour, and you get there 10 minutes earlier than you would have. What's that compared to having a wreck? Take your time. You don't have to speed, especially when it rains. Now, let's talk about deer hunting, as we're well underway with the Battle of the Bucks this year. We'll be checking in with Jay for winners as we get ready for that grand prize that is great this year. What are the deer going to do today? Here's what we've got. Deer feeding times. The major time to hunt today will be this afternoon from 4:30 until dark. That's what we've got. Not bad at all. Northeast wind around 5 miles an hour today, so you couldn't ask for anything better for that. The outlook is just common. They're not giving it ups or downs. It's just a midday average hunt there is what we've got there. But that's our deer hunting times and what we're... hit the wrong button, didn't I? Oops. So that's what we got with deer hunting today. Good luck to everybody that's out doing this. And it'll be a lot of hunters take to the woods this weekend as they head out to hunt as everybody's home for Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy yourself there. Good morning to Karina Jones. How are you? Morning. Glad you joined us. Miss Betsy Holly, good morning. Kathy Allman joins us along with Barbara Smith. Have a blessed day. Bree Packer's up. Teresa Gibson. How are you? Good morning. Brian Troy, Denise Burnside. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy yourself there. Janice Bounds also, and Pat and Jim Coker join us from the big city of Hickory. Let's look at temperatures. I forgot to do that a moment ago. Let's pull up radar so you can see what's kind of going on. Of course, over here in the edge of Alabama, that's a freeze warning for our friends to the east of us, sitting at 35 this morning at Tuscaloosa. As we zoom in on this, Columbus Air Force Base. Look at that, 29 degrees this morning. As we go up toward Louisville and those areas, checking in at about 31, below freezing, 2 below 31 as well. As we go to the extreme northwest corner of Mississippi. Look at that. Temperatures near the state line at 28 degrees. We go down to Greenwood, Mississippi Delta, checking in at 35. And over in Jackson, we've got 37 degrees. And the further south you go, the warmer it gets. 36 at Hattiesburg, 40 over here in Macomb. And on Gulfport, we're looking at 42 degrees. So a good bit warmer there. But if you're sitting on that ocean down there watching the breeze coming this morning, it might nippy there for you. So that's an overall view of what we've got in the state of Mississippi with temperatures. Interesting there. As we get up here, boy, look at that, 27. Not too bad. Not Indiana showing 21 this morning. Glad I'm not there. That's an overall look at your day. Again, today, sunny and 58 for a high. Right now, we're sitting at 31 degrees in most places around the area. Be careful. Thank you so much for dropping by. And as I said, we'll have a complete show lined up for you at 8 o'clock. Candace will be in, and our special guest today will be Alan Dover with the Meridian Fire Department. So join us. It's going to be fun. You'll learn a few things, and we'll go over all the ins and outs of what went on last night and yesterday as we begin a new day. Thank you for joining. A big thank you to all of our sponsors that pop up on the screen there. Support those folks. They help you out locally here in the Meridian area whenever you can. Spend money with those guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you very soon at Scotty Ray's Weather.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by